Hey y'all, it's your girl Janetta Lachey, and I'm back with a video. Guess what? This one would be a beauty video. If you read the title, I am going to be showing you how to do my DIY cluster lashes. I've been doing cluster lashes for a while now. A little fun fact about me: I've never went and had like my lashes done by a professional. You know how the girlies go and get individuals and things like that. No, I am either going to be your strip lash girly or I am going to throw some clusters on. So I just want to show y'all how I put my clusters on, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I ain't gonna waste too much of your time. I'll just go ahead and get started. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, hopefully you like this video. Hopefully it's a little bit informational. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I am going to start off by showing you the lashes that I will be using. I will be using these lashes that came off of Amazon. They were recommended to me by my friend. This is the Y Duo lashes off Amazon. Um, yeah, I've tried plenty of different lashes: TikTok Shop, Amazon, um, Shein. Like I've tried a whole lot of different like lash cluster sets, so I'm very familiar with them. Um, my problem is like putting them on, like finding a good lash map for me and what works best for my eye shape. As you can see, I have very small eyes, and they're more circular shaped. I would say small eyes, small circular eyes, um, eye shape. But so it's really hard for me to find lashes that actually like, or a lash map that worked for me that I actually like. But that's the one thing that I did like about this little lash kit here, is that it came with maps already. So you can kind of like do your map based off of what you see in here. So that's what I'll be using. I will be using a map set that is already in here. I'm probably going to end up using this. It really doesn't even tell you the map set, but it's 60D in this in the style. So that's the one that I'll be using today. Um, I'm going for a more like lengthier look today. So hopefully this gives me what I'm looking for. So I am going to be using the products that they give me in the box because why not? Once I run out of the product or the product just gets old, then that's when I'll probably use either Lash Duo to put my lashes on, or I've heard you can use lash glue to, I mean, not lash glue, but hair glue to put your lashes on as well. I'm not really for sure which one lasts the longest, but you know, whatever. So I have my lashes here. I'm actually my eyes lashes are clean, so excuse me. So I don't have to really worry about that. I got my tweezers here, so all of that, all of this stuff right here is all set up. So basically, all we have to do is get started. The first thing you will want to do, and I'm just wiping off my tweezers here from previous applications that had some glue on it. I'm just taking a little bit of coconut oil here and just wiping the glue off, because that can really affect your application. If old glue or the glue has dried, Jesus, that will give you a hard time. So I just wanted to get that off really quick. And so, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this lash mat. So I'm gonna be using the bond and seal that comes with the lashes. So basically you just take the bond, and I start to apply it from my outer corners in. I usually do the first half of my lashes and then the second half, just in case I move slow or I need to take something off, put something on. The rest of my lash, the first half of my lash is like drying out, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And I have a mirror here that I'm actually utilizing. Oh, let me move this out your way. I can kind of see a little bit. Sorry. So yeah. So I'm just gonna put it halfway, working on the back half of my lash. Hopefully y'all can see. And honestly, I do make sure I put a healthy amount of glue. And I don't know if other people do it, but whew, I do the entire shaft of my lash. Some people just do like the base, but I do the whole thing because if you want the lashes to stay, just do the whole thing. So now I have to make sure that I am picking the right one. So they already have it set up for right lash, right right lash, and left lash. So I'm just choosing, making sure I'm choosing the right one for my right lashes. I'm starting off with the largest length first. This lash cluster kit goes from I think 8 to 18, and they do have some 20 spikes. So I believe this will be at 18. So when I'm applying right at the bottom of my lash, not um not on my lash line. Okay? The bottom of the lash, not the lash line. And then I also do try to put them as closely as possible so it doesn't have that many gaps. So I just keep applying as I go down. Once I get to the halfway mark where I put the lash glue, then I just apply the second half, which here I have reached the halfway mark. I've only put 3 lashes on. The wefts of these lashes are kind of thick, and honestly, sometimes depending on the type of lashes you get, some of them will be thin, some of them will be thick. You will need to put more lashes on, more lash strips on, or less lash strips. It really just depends on the way the lashes are made. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the glue on the rest of my lashes. Now I have really thin eyelashes, so when it gets to the front, it gets a little bit sketchy because honestly, my lashes don't be having nothing to hold on to, and there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm going to go ahead and continue now that I put that on with the next lash. This will be my 4th lash. Just lift up in place. And I do promise you these are going down in length. I think these might be bigger than um 18 because these are actually pretty full looking. Not gonna lie. I thought the cat would have been catted by now. And I do seem like I have one little space for this lash here. But we are going to try to put it on. The only thing is, I'd be afraid to put it on because I don't know if it's going to be even on my other lash. So we'll see. We'll put this last one on. And so that's what this eye looks like. It's actually way cooler. And then I just take the lash, this tweezer, and I just make sure I smush it together with the glue smushes down from my lashes and the lash clusters that I put in. Make sure everything is mended together, cohesive, like that. And so the lash is on. Once the lash is on, you want to go ahead and go in with your sealant. And honestly, I just use this little ball that comes at the front of it, and I just lift my eyes up and I put it at the base. Like that, to seal. And then I have my little fan here that I just turn on, and I just make sure it dries. Oh, my light just went out, guys. Sorry. Okay, so this is what it looks like. The difference between the two eyes. It's irritating me, but this is what it looks like. Now, I was not expecting it to show up like this, but this is what it looks like. And so now we are about to do the other side. Might as well move my light out the way since that's not working anymore. That's annoying. So now we'll go ahead and do the other side. So we'll go in with the bond. All right, so now that both lashes are on, this is what they look like. And this is the Lash Map 60D out of the YDO Mid-Style Individual Lash Extension Kit. So this is what it looks like. Very much full. I actually like this one. I wore another style not too long ago, and which was the 50D. It was more like wispy. It had like more hairs in it. This one is kind of straight to the point, you know. So this one is pretty good. So that is typically how I do my lashes. Um Honestly, I'm a girl like that will try anything, like, and if I find something, like, I'll wear it, but I'm not opposed to trying new stuff. So, trying different lash maps and trying different lengths and different ways to do things is perfectly fine with me. Hopefully y'all like this. Hopefully y'all were able to gain something from this and at least have a basic tutorial on how to do your own cluster lashes. Until next time, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's your girl Janelle Lachey. Bye.